Hey, today I'm going to talk about the difference between a business coach and a business strategist. And many businesses are going to have both, but we don't do the same thing. And while I am a great business strategist, I'm a financial strategist. So my conversation is always going to be on the financial health of the business to be able to do things like make payroll, to keep going, to understand the ROI on marketing dollars, to create budgets, to do analysis. That a business strategist has a really laser focused set of agenda items, which is to continue to invest in things that will build assets for the business. So in marketing, we would have a very different piece. A business coach is really going to work on performance. They're going to work on goals. They're going to do strategy around that. And they're going to really look at how to do those things effectively. Whereas I'm really going to be working with the people who work in the business. And that for many business owners is them. So how does accounting work? How are you going to pay yourself? What's the best strategy to pay yourself? And what are the things that you have to look at as risks? A lot of times I'm spending my first few meetings assessing the risk profile for that business and figuring out how to protect them from that, those potential risks, and what does it cost to protect them for that. I'm looking at pricing. I'm looking at pricing in the marketplace. It is, for me as a math geek, doing financial strategy for a business, it is the peace of mind. It's the thing to know, is it really going to work? And when you can really say, I'm totally solid on my financial strategy, you sleep at night and you do business differently, because you know that if these terrible things that are going to happen during the day can happen, you're covered. So the also thing about a financial strategist is that I'm going to make sure you get paid, because that's part of the strategy. We all went into business to get paid, and you need to be paid, and your staff needs to get paid, and we need to build a system that does that. Now, what else does it do is it helps us stay away from one of the things that happens to all businesses. 100%. What's the number one thing that happens to make businesses fail? And that is the law of entropy. And the law of entropy starts at apathy. You've heard me talk about apathy before, but it is the law of entropy. And that is, if you do nothing, things will decline, period. If you don't work your muscles, they'll decline. If you don't work your brain, it will decline. If you don't start the car up in a year, it will decline. So your business, if you haven't looked at your marketing budget or your financials in a year, it will decline. So nobody wants decline in a financial situation. So you have to look at it. And if you don't look at it in the same way that a strategist would, you might want to get a strategist. And they're not that expensive. That, for a business, it starts at $1,000 a month. So they're not that much money. So think about it. Okay. Bye.